There's only a few days left in 2025. And if you are a real estate agent and you want to make sure that you start 2026 with momentum and on the right foot, then this is for you. I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what you need to be doing starting now and especially on January 1st and 2nd. So, if you're brand new to the channel, my name is Loida. I have been creating content on here for the past 10 years, and I teach you everything in regards to lead generation, prospecting, communication, and what you need to do to succeed in this business. Now, one thing I want you to know, whether you are brand new or you have been in the business for a while, is that this business is not for everyone. And many times you have to put in the work consistently over a long period of time before you even start to see the results. So, with that being said, what do you need to be doing right now as an agent? First of all, it's the holidays. Christmas is around the corner, then there's New Year. There's a lot of agents that have already checked out. They're not calling prospects, they're not generating leads. They're pretty much already on vacation mode. So if you don't have any business right now, this is your time to get on the phones, start talking to people, door knock, whatever you need to do to start creating a pipeline so that come January, once people are back from the holidays and back into work mode, if they want to do something, you will be the first one that they think of. If you need a service to provide you leads, I always talk about Vulcan 7. If you want to go after the expireds, the for sale by owners, the neighborhoods, if you want to tap into a specific zip code, maybe you want to get all of the leads that are likely to list or properties that have high equity or empty nesters. Vulcan 7 is a platform that I will always recommend. There's going to be a link in the description box below, or if you reach out to them, let them know that I sent you and they might be able to hook you up with some type of promotion. So, along with that, making sure that you have your leads so that you know exactly who you're calling during this time. The best 2 days of 2026 that you need to make sure that you are prospecting are January 1st and January 2nd. There is going to be a significant amount of expireds these 2 days, specifically on January 1st. Now, I know that some of you are probably thinking, well, Loida, I'm not going to call on January 1st because people just celebrated New Year's and they're probably asleep or drunk or whatever it is. Look, I have prospected on January 1st. I have set appointments and I have got listings. So if you're not the one that's doing it, there will be another agent that's going to be doing it anyway. So if you want to start building that momentum for 2026, January 1st and 2nd are the 2 days that you need to make sure to be prospecting. So with that being said, an awesome thing that's going to be happening this upcoming January 1st and 2nd is that Vulcan 7 is hosting a prospecting bootcamp, and it is completely free. There's going to be multiple speakers, there's going to be coaching involved, there's going to be breakout rooms. If you have been looking to prospect in a group with other agents that are actually making the calls, if you're hopping on a Zoom and seeing other people doing the same thing that you're doing, this is where you want to be. There's going to be a link in the description box below or in the comments. Make sure to sign up. This is completely free. It's the Vulcan 7 Prospecting Bootcamp. I'm going to be a part of it. There's going to be Steve Powers, Colton Lindsay, Jackie Kravitz, so many other real estate coaches that are going to be involved in this 2 day bootcamp, Jeff Glover. So if you're like, you know what, Lloyd, I've been wanting to prospect, but I feel like I need community, this is where you want to be the first 2 days of 2026. So the awesome thing is that there's going to be a lot of help that you can get as well. Because I know when I have prospected January 1st, sometimes you feel like you are so excited, but you get these objections and you don't know what to say. Well, let's say you get a potential lead or you feel that you could have done better. You're probably going to be able to get some help on the spot. So again, this is going to be January 1st and 2nd, the Vulcan 7 Prospecting Bootcamp. You do not want to miss it. Now, as you're prospecting, as you're generating leads, as you're building your pipeline, one thing that you need to make sure to know is the questions to ask. Because let's say you do get someone that is interested in selling their property or maybe even buying, whether it's a first home or an investment property, you need to know what questions to ask. So make sure that between now and January 1st, you are studying your pre-qualification script. You know, what questions to ask, the time frames, where they're moving to, why they're selling, why do they think the home didn't sell? These are all things that you need to be prepared because once you start making these phone calls, you're probably going to get someone that's interested or that's going to tell you, we absolutely still need to move and we're in the process of interviewing agents. So you have to be ready and prepared. Now, I know that there's going to be other agents that are watching this and that are going to say, you know what, Loida, Cold calling is not so much for me, but I need to generate leads. Otherwise, I'm going to go broke and I'm going to probably end up leaving this business. There are other ways that you can generate leads. A lot of agents are generating leads. Many times they're buyer leads, but using social media. So, are you leveraging social media? Are you doing property tours? Are you doing rentals? I mean, there's so many options for opportunities to make money in this business, but it will require for you to put in the work. Just because we're in December and the holidays are around the corner does not mean that there are not people looking to do something. There's always people looking to buy or sell. Some people need to buy a property before the year is over because of tax purposes. And one thing in regards to buyers, let me tell you, there's a lot of new construction builders out there, a lot of communities that are offering a lot of incentives to buyers. They're offering lower interest rates, they're offering flex cash, and all of these different programs. So make sure that you also do your research, because if you have potential buyers that have been on the fence or have been saying, we're waiting for home prices to drop or the interest rates to go down, see what builders are near you, what kind of incentives they're offering. And also, one thing to know is that these builders are paying high commissions many times to you as a buyer's agent. I've seen 4, 5, even 6%. So do your research. There's a lot of business out there for everyone, and just get ready to crush it, because come 2026, I'm going to be posting a lot more content as well, not just in regards to lead generation and prospecting, but showing you my day to day, because I have been so busy recently with a lot of different clients, and I'm going to be bringing you along. And if there's anything specifically that you want to see on this channel, or maybe you want me to interview other agents or other coaches, let me know. Drop me a comment. And if you're out here in South Florida, I would love to meet you. So there's probably going to be times that I'm going to be doing some meetups or some type of training events that are going to be free for agents. So let me know where you're located. Drop it in the comments. And with that being said, make sure to check out Vulcan 7 for your leads, and also the Vulcan 7 Prospecting Bootcamp January 1st and 2nd. All of the links will be in the description box below.